Everyone get out!
Hello tankers and tankettes, welcome to a viewer spotlight. This will be a nice quick one. This is from SimonAntoni, or possibly SimonAntoni. This is actually an 8.8 replay, so it's a little bit of an older one now. This is the mode that I don't play. That one. Encounter? Is it Encounter? No, Assault. There we go. This is actually, like I said, it is quite a short replay. The Assault games are shorter than normal anyway, a maximum of 10 minutes per battle. And I did debate sticking this in with another replay, but if I do shorter replays, I don't want to be accused of like putting up lots of shorter replays and people saying, oh well, I'm just kind of padding my content. Well, if I do shorter videos, I can actually encode them at a higher quality, and therefore that benefits the viewers. So shorter videos, not necessarily a bad thing. I haven't tended, I've done a couple of double feature videos, but I don't tend to do it very often because longer videos I have to encode at a lower bit rate, it looks worse on the screen, and we all want to look at better quality videos if possible. So he's started on the southwest corner and he's just going to push along here. And yeah, it is, I should note, it's the tier 9 American medium tank. I haven't actually said what tank it is yet. It is the M46 pattern, as opposed to the M48 pattern, which is the tier 10. Now, they both get 105mm guns, but I think this one is... I think it's got okay penetration, but it's a bit lackluster for a tier 9. It's something like 218 average. I mean, it's like not fantastic, not totally awful, but could be way better, all things considered. But I think once he gets to the tier 10, there's like a big jump. So he's in quite an early aggressive position here. And there we go, one in the IS-2. And this is, yeah, now look on the minimap behind him. There is in fact a phj. He hasn't noticed yet. He's going to, sooner or later, he's going to. There we go. Oh yeah, there's a phj. Doesn't quite have enough gun depression, so he's got to go forward slightly. Puts one in the guy. phj isn't paying attention to him, fortunately, which is... not that it would be completely disastrous, because the tier 9 phj, it's only 400 alpha, but it's got lots of penetration, and... oh, that was a bit of a snapshot there, but oh well. But the phj is down now, so Simon can concentrate on nailing this IS-2, which he does, and he's 1600 damage already. That's not bad. This thing's got, I think, 390 average alpha, so it's pretty reasonable for a medium tank. Hello, Conqueror. Now that's a pretty lucky penetration. That wasn't really terribly, that was another snapshot, and you don't want to hang around in front of a Conqueror's gun. So he was kind of lucky. I think it probably hit the side armor and just penned, because the Conqueror's side armor is not terribly good. So we're up to 2080 damage, and the attacking team they're being fairly aggressive. There's actually not that many tanks on this flank. They've dealt with a couple already. This Tiger 2 is in a world of trouble at this point. He's got, well, he's got stuff at his front and at his side as well. So, yeah, the Lerva and the T-29 over there aren't really helping that much. Or if they are shooting at people, they're not shooting at Simon. In fact, the T-29 just kind of sat there out in the open, which is slightly odd. Anyway, time to push up, keep this assault moving, because in assault mode, although I don't play it myself, this kind of, if you've got an advantage on one flank, you really need to push it. That was sort of, well, I'm not going to say lucky, but you want to be scoped in for a shot like that, because that's fairly far away. There we go, he gets the kill. 3.6k damage now, he's really racking it up. And, yeah, if you can basically murder one flank and then roll round behind the defenders on the other flank, then that's, basically a very good way to win. A slightly low roll there, but he would have had to have a reasonably high roll in order to actually nail the guy with one shot. But hey, up to nearly 4k damage now, we're doing really well. Hasn't even been shot once, so there's something. Just a Lerva on this side now. There's a Black Prince over there, which he's got shots on, and side armor, so that's even nicer. Lerva's down, and he's just gonna plug away at this Black Prince now, who is, he has actually realised he's being shot at, which is something. Misses wildly, unfortunately, well, for him. And Simon's actually able to get in a third shot, so there we go. He's a bit far away to get the kill, though. Which is, I think the T-50, no, the IS got that guy. So he's just going to push up. 5k damage now. And we're approaching the 5-minute mark, and the other team have just been thoroughly rocked. And, okay, one team being better than the other team is not that uncommon of a result in, you know, the close victories or losses are much less common in World of Tanks than the kind of the more unbalanced ones. Hello, IS. But I think you're beginning to see, you know, why I chose this particular replay. Last guy, SU-152, and boom. There we go, very nice. Note that somebody was capping even so, and that's always so annoying when it happens, when it's totally unnecessary, and somebody just caps even so. But in this case, it didn't really matter. That was, I'm going to call that a flawless performance. Now, he was quite lucky with some of those snapshots. He was also very lucky that he didn't get shot at by anybody. Potential damage is 0. I think the only person that even fired a shell in his direction was the Black Prince, which was so wide of the mark. You know, there was no danger of that ever hitting him. 5.4k damage, 1600 spotting damage, which unsurprisingly got him top place on his team with 1300, nearly 1400 base XP, which with the premium account that he's running with, 2000 XP. So yeah, that was pretty good, and it was also his ace tanker game, which I probably should have mentioned before all of the other things, but for some reason I chose to mention it last because I'm pro like that. So yeah, that was, like I said, that was just a flawless victory, and he did, I think, twice as much damage as anyone else in his team. Yeah, the Vosh came closest, 24, nearly 2500 damage. Super Pershing with 2300 damage almost. It's a pretty sharp drop off after that. He was just plugging away, and most of his shells penetrated, and like I said, some of them were very, very lucky penetrations, but even though RNG, you know, if RNG had decided that he was going to bounce a couple of those shells, he still would have walked away with a very good result, and I think that was, yeah, that was quite a well-deserved win, and I think he definitely, you know, still top tier tank, but still he did a lot for that team. So yeah, and I think actually, just on a completely random side note, this might actually be the first M46 replay I've had up here. So there you go, there's a first to you, Simon, if you're watching this. So if you did enjoy this replay, and like I promised, it was a nice quick one, you can hit the like button, you can leave a comment below, you can subscribe to my channel, and of course, as always, stay tuned for more.